Hi, my name is Gil Robertson, president of the African American Film Critics Association. Today we are talking to the phenomenal Tracee Ellis Ross, who is going to have a conversation with our members dealing with hair, which is the topic of her upcoming Onyx Collective series called The Hair Tales.
Twist out, hot coat, resilient. Black hair is both stigmatized and celebrated. It's our crown, right?
I learned early on that straighter was better.
It reminds me of our ancestors and how our hair was meant to be tied down.
During the Great Migration, Black people were straightening their hair because they needed jobs.
So much of our hair truths are attached to so much trauma. To just know that the hair that was growing on my head was not socially acceptable was devastating.
We really are beautiful, but it's like, how much could we explore of ourselves if we didn't have to take so much time unlearning what we were taught?
Hair Tales is using hair as a metaphor for us to be with the humanity of us as Black women.
When I was 13, my mother threw me a surprise pool party. I was paralyzed because my hair will get wet and they will know the truth about me, that I'm Black. And my mother, she said, baby, they know.
Black hair is art.
Telling your narrative and telling your story.
It's so hard to tame and control, but that's how I am.
We all want to be free.
She's ready.
Our hair is us.
You do not need hair to wear a crown.
I feel like it's a gift.
First off, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to everybody on this call. Everybody on this call has some beautiful, authentic Black hair. I feel like I'm a little unprepared for this. You all look fantastic. But to my question, sometimes I don't know, to me, it feels like the world at large sometimes goes out of its way to marginalize women or women of color being their authentic selves. You mentioned how Solange was an influence for you or an inspiration. And I remember she had that experience a few years ago where she did that magazine shoot for Evening Standard magazine and her hair was cropped off.
I remember that. That was a little while ago.
Yeah. With all of these powerful experiences affecting Black women at large, I'm just curious, how can Black men or just men help to further the acceptance of the Black woman's crown?
Give us the do we're due. I mean, I think there's a way that we all need to advocate for each other. I think the biggest thing that just pops off the top of my head is that we are more than our hair, we are more than our bodies, we are more than the parts of us. We are whole beings that have minds and hearts and ideas and thoughts and power and beauty and all of that. And objectifying us to one piece or another does not help the reality and the truth of who we are. And I think that also language is really important, and how we speak about our sisters and our fellows is a part of it. And I think that was one of the things that I really was moved by. I obviously was in the interviews and wrote those questions and thought deeply. I mean, one of my favorite questions of this series, I actually think we cut the question out, but the answer was there, was to Ayanna, which was, teach me about your freedom. That being said, the language that I heard from the scholars and the academics really moved me and changed. There were thoughts and feelings that I had, but I was given new language for feelings that I had. And so I think for all of us advocating for each other, but particularly Black men advocating for Black women, the language that you use and how we speak about each other is incredibly important.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, Tracee.
Tracee, thank you so much for your time today. We appreciate you.
Thank you. And Gil, I just want to say again, like every time I get to come and join you guys, it's a really special part of the press junket journey. But then to come and sit, I mean, obviously there are a lot of journalists and people of color that are in the, you know, the other things, but when to come here and do this in this way is always really special. I think this is maybe like the 4th or 5th time that I've been able to be with you.
Yes,
I
yes.
really appreciate it, and I appreciate your support and your questions and what you guys are doing out in the world.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you again. On behalf of the world's largest group of Black film and TV critics, thank you for watching this episode of AAFCA Roundtables. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Absolutely.